Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another time of learning. This is Digital Literacy Program. We thank the name of the Lord. We have reached the last week of this program, and by God's grace, this week we'll be finishing our courses and lessons on the Digital Literacy Graduate Program. It has been a wonderful journey so far, and we thank God for how far we have gone. So hopefully, by God's grace, we are ending this program this week. All right, so today we want to go into another section of our lesson. We want to go into the aspect of presentation skills. So that's what we'll be looking at today. And we'll be starting with, we'll be looking at we'll be learning about PowerPoint today, PowerPoint mastery. Then we also look at Google Slides. Then I will be sharing on our Google Classroom the video for Canva design. Actually, I've shared that with us together with the bonus video, but I will still make that available for us. We'll be looking at Filmora for video editing also. And lastly, we'll be looking at ebook creation lessons. And the ebook creation lessons probably will be on our WhatsApp page. So this morning, my assignment is to teach us PowerPoint, Google Slides, and Filmora. And we have a long lesson today. So this class will be running for about 3 to 4 hours. But the first 2 hours will be on PowerPoint and Google Slides. Then the next 1 hour to 1.5 hours will be for Filmora for video editing. So let's move on and let's see how God will help us in achieving that. So it has been a great time. It has been a great time of learning. So without wasting our time, let's proceed to PowerPoint. All right, this is a new page on PowerPoint. Anytime you open your PowerPoint, this is what you will see. As I have said to us, interface in Microsoft is almost the same. So you have your already made templates and themes that you can use. All right, so you click blank presentation. So we want to start a new presentation. Now in PowerPoint, one thing is very important, and that is PowerPoint must be PowerPoint. Your PowerPoint must remain PowerPoint. And what that means is that when you are creating your designs, you should create with the intention that when people read through your design, they were able to get a right understanding of what you want, what you are trying to teach. It's okay. So let's proceed in our class. Sorry, I'm trying to set up my camera. Okay, that's nice now. All right, so let me take you through the PowerPoint interface. You have your quick access toolbar, your title bar, the PowerPoint app, display of ribbon, and just to control the ribbon display. If you want to hide, if you want to show, minimize and maximize, close. You have your groups, clipboard groups, slide group, font group, paragraph group, and you have your tabs: home tab, insert tab, design tab, transitions tab. Alright, so that is how the layout looks like, just like your Microsoft Word. Now, what do we use PowerPoint for? PowerPoint is basically for presentation. When you want to present your work, maybe your project or anything, PowerPoint make it very easy for you to do this. Alright, so I will start now by introducing to us how you can use this tool. So to start with, you can see that there is a default text box that you can use to add title, hello world, by just clicking it. And you can see a subtitle, welcome to DLGP 2021 batch A. Something like that. So this makes it possible because you already have a text box. Now, if you click on this, you can change the font as you like. You can bold it, you can italics, you can underline, you can add shadow, you can remove shadow, you can add color, you can remove color, you can increase the size, you can reduce the size, you can use shape fill to fill the background of the text, you can see, and you can decide to add color to your border, or they call it outline. We get it. Good. Then you can click the drop down to increase the weight of your outline. If you want to use eyedropper, if you want to pick a color from your workspace, you can do that also. So that's how to get started. But now, I want to create my own fresh page. You can decide to work on your background. Come to design, come to format background. So this will open up, and you can select of all these how you want your background to look like. Okay, so if you want it to be solid, that is color, you can pick your color from here. If you want to reduce the transparency, you can do that from here. Jesus. Alright, if you want to change the gradients, maybe you want to use gradient for your work, you can click this, change the color to your desired one. Click this, change the color to your desired color. Click this, change the color to your desired color. Click this and change the color. Now you can remove one, leave one, remove this also, just drag it down. And you can add by clicking this. So when you click, you edit. So that's how to make use of gradient, and you can use your position, your transparency to make it look good. can change the orientation to radial, something like that. Okay, you can pick picture fill or texture fill, and you can select here texture fill that you want. It's as simple as that. Then you can go for pattern fill. You can see different pattern. You can change their color. You can change the foreground color. See? And you can change the background color also. So it all depends on you. So for now, let's stay with solid fill. Let me just use one simple color. You can click more colors if you want more colors. It's alright. So we can proceed from here now. So are we alright, let's leave it like this. Go back to your home. To insert text, just come here under drawing, click the text box and start typing. Hello world. Then you can change your font here. The font size. When you are on PowerPoint, the least font you should use is 32. That's the least. So that's that on the title. Then you can create a subtitle, bring your text, and type your title. You can also change the font. You can increase the size. That's good. So if you want to check what you have done, just click the and you can see it there. Alright, let's move to another slide. Just so I click duplicate slide. So on this new slide now, what I want to do is I want to type how to change a grade. Then I will delete this. So let's say I want to insert image. Come to insert pictures to lead you directly to your profile. Sorry, to your system. Oh Jesus, help me today. Then you now make a search. So let's say I inserted this. So we can bring this in. You can control can control the size of it. All right, welcome back. So now I want to proceed. Let's move on. Okay. Good morning, bro. Collins. Yeah, good morning, sir. Yeah, welcome. All right. Sorry, good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, yeah. It is well. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining the class. It's glad to have you around. So I started with PowerPoint, and I was trying to say that in using PowerPoint is basically for presentation, and in any PowerPoint, two things are very important: your text and your imageries. And PowerPoint is more of PowerPoint. So PowerPoint should not be created as if you are presenting a document. So PowerPoint is PowerPoint. That's just it. Hello world. PowerPoint is PowerPoint. So PowerPoint is PowerPoint. And that is how you should see it. Many people don't know this and they go against this law. You can't be designing PowerPoints and be adding different lines of texts on a particular slide. So let me change this to introduction to graphic design. Then I inserted an image. And how did I do this? Go to insert pictures, then make your selection and insert. So it will come in directly into your slide, and you can reduce it or shape it as you want. And that's all. Alright, so let's move to the next slide. You just right click and you can click new slide. I don't use new slide most times. I just go for duplicate slide. So I can delete this and I can write another thing on top here. 4 principles of design. 4 principles of design. So I want to add some bullet points. Because this is PowerPoint, your bullet point cannot be bullet point as if it is text. So you design your bullet points. That's the essence. So you come to shape field, you use black, shape outline, no outline. Then you come back to your text box, draw your text box, and start typing. You can start with contrast. You can continue by changing this font to 20th century. I said when on PowerPoint, the least font you can use is 32. That's the least. Anything lesser than 32 has subjected your work from being PowerPoint to another thing entirely. So that's contrast number 1. Then I can click this to reduce the size. When drawing circle, you must hold down your shift key. Okay. That's awesome. Then I want to duplicate. I selected both by holding down my shift key again. Let me close this for my shape. Let me come back to home. Then select selection pane. You will need it very well. So I can click my Alt now, my Control key to duplicate. And I can type consistency. I can click this again. My Control key. Alignment. So all those principles of design, alignment, repetition, okay, I said I want to give us just 4. Let me make it 5. Then this is not correct. Repetition. Okay. Senior. Repetition. Then white space. White space. So now that I have typed in I can insert an image here. Maybe if I have a relevant image, I can put it here. Let me see if I can get that. Let me see. Okay. All right. These ones are icons. Oh, no. Okay. Let me quickly get some nice. Alright, I think I can see some things I can use here. So I've seen something here. So I'll just insert this straight into my PowerPoint. You can just bring it in, drag it inside. Now we've done this. So you can size it as you want. So if you're okay with that, you can leave it like that. If you are not okay, you can delete it. I want an empty background image. So this one is empty. So I'll go for this. Now I'll drop it here. Alright. So this is looking good. Okay. So if I come back here, I can delete this now. I want something consistent. Let me see if this is empty also. Okay, it is. So I can bring it in and use it as my cover design. Okay. So we've been able to create 2 slides now. So try to maintain balance, or something we call alignment. Alright. So these are the 3 slides we have created. And this is just the basics of, let me duplicate slide. I'm showing us the basics of PowerPoint. So let me delete all this. And here on top I want to write using shapes. So how do you use shapes in PowerPoint? So let's see that now. So we just come back here under drawing. You can either go from here or go from insert and click shapes and pick any shape you want to use. So let's say I want to use this rectangular shape. Okay. And this one now, I want to shape fill it to something like gray. I want to make the shape outline, no outline. Then I want to add another shape, still rectangle. I want to combine them. And this time around, I want this shape fill to be red with no outline. So I can click the tool and I can duplicate this. Watch what I want to achieve. I can change the color of this to blue. I can select the tool again, duplicate it, holding my control key. Okay. So this should be this. Good. And that's okay. Okay. So I've combined 3 shapes here. Sorry, just one shape to form this that you have here. Then I want to I want to reduce this. I want to increase this. Now, guess what I want to do here? I want to make this 90%. So this is 90%. come back here, change it to my font, come back here, change it to 32. Don't forget the minimum you can use is 32. So this now, I want to bring it down, and I want to make this to be maybe around 70%. So I have to increase this small. Okay, and this will be 96%. All right, so let's see another shape that we can combine together. Still under insert, come to shapes. You can click your over, hold the shift key to draw a circle, and you can come under shape fill and make it red or any color. Shape outline, no outline. And I can go to insert again, pick another shape, pick a rectangle this time around, draw my rectangle, hold your shift key to form an equilateral triangle, and position it just the way you want it to be. I can increase the size of this if I want to. If you don't want to form an equilateral triangle, you have to remove your hand from the shift key while you draw your triangle. So I will make this also red, no fill. So I can get something like this. Okay, you can get the concept now. Alright, beautiful. So you can combine these two objects. So just come to merge shapes. You can go for combine. If you go for combine, this is what you will have. If you go for union, you can check it before you click it. You can see if I come upon union, this is what I will have. It will become one whole element. Holy Ghost help me this morning. Then you can go for fragment, you can go for intersect, you can go for subtract. So at this time around, I don't want to subtract. Subtract will remove the one below and leave the one above and cut it based on that shape. But this time around, I want to go for union. I want to make it one object. So I can go for union. So if I click it now, it has become one whole object. You get that? Then now I can draw some circle. See this? Draw some circle here. Draw another circle here. Sorry. Take this like this and reduce this. Okay, so I can change these colors. Red no fill, red no fill, red no fill, red no fill. So if I leave it like this, I've been able to form something on my phone, and I can select all. I can press Ctrl G to group them so that they become objects. If I want to use this, if I want to turn it, you can turn it based on what I want. Alright, let me move this down. Let me move this together with it. So I'm showing us how to work with shapes, how you can make use of your shapes. Okay, let's move to the next slide. That's how to work with shapes. It's as simple as that. And let's delete all this. If you have any question, just let me know. So let's see how you can I've seen pictures, I've seen shapes. What other thing is important here? Okay, how you can insert videos. So inserting videos. I want to bring in a video into my PowerPoint. How do I go about that? Very simple. Just go and locate the video on your device. So where can I find video on my device? Okay, so this is a video. I'll just drag it, come to my PowerPoint and place it. So this is the video. You can reduce the size of the video to match with your slide. It's as simple as that. You can come here, increase the slide. Just like when you insert your pictures. So that's the same thing the video will follow. Alright. Then if I play it now, it will play. Alright, so that's how to bring in your video. Now, how do you control when your video plays? Just click the video. You will see this aspect of format, playback, sorry. Under playback, you can put it on click or automatically. Automatically simply means as soon as you get to that slide, the video will play. If you want it to be on click, that means you have control over when the video will play. You can play full screen, but I don't encourage this because we will see reason why you shouldn't play full screen. You can hide why not playing so that people will not even know that there is a video here. And you can increase or reduce the volume. You can mute the volume. You can trim the video. Yes. So let's say I want to trim the video. I just play it. I want it to be, the whole video is 2 minutes 30 seconds. So probably I want to play just 30 seconds of the video and I want it to start at a particular time. So if I know the time, I will just enter it here. I will enter the time I want here. And that is the duration that will be played. So that's how to trim your video. Okay. So let's leave that for now. And let's see another thing. So duplicate slide again. Delete this video. So this time around, I want to show us how to let me see. Okay, so let's see some things. Okay, I want to show us how to do animation, how to animate in PowerPoint. So PowerPoint is a very powerful 2D animator, and if you know how to do this, you will go a long way. Let me firstly, before I do that, let me firstly show you some things that I have done with PowerPoint. Okay, let's see file, open. Let's see this Gramos video. So this is one of my latest work in PowerPoint. And by the time I show you the final production of this work, you will not even know that this is PowerPoint. So if I go to my home page and I on my selection pane, if I go down to my animation and I on animation pane, that's where it gets complex, and that's where we are going now. I will show you how to make use of this animation pane. So if I click play or see, I don't know if you can see the animation very well because of the network, but
Yes, sir.
okay, you can see it. All right. So now, if I go to the next page, I've animated that page also, and this also. We have one here also. So we see how we can achieve things like this. This is a video that was inserted together with animation tests. Then another one here. So we want to see how we can do some things that looks cool. Things like this. So all PowerPoint. Let me just stop this. Let me see if I still have there is a folder I used to have. Okay, it's no longer available here. So those are, let's proceed. We see PowerPoint works as we proceed. So now, let's start from slide 1. Hello world. I want to animate hello world. Hello world. So the first thing you will do is come to animations. Come to animation pane. So this is where you will be controlling all your animation works. And at the top here, you will see series of animation you can apply. If you click this drop down arrow, you will see entrance, emphasis, exit, and you will see motion paths. Some PowerPoint might not come with motion paths, but especially PowerPoint that are maybe less than 2010, it might not come with motion paths. So let's start from the basic ones. So if I click on this hello world now, I want to animate it. So if I make use of flying, you will see the effects, and you can control the direction of the flying by coming to effect options. If you want it to fly from the lower end corner, so the arrow shows you the direction of the movement. Alright, now you can control when that starts by coming here, timing, whether on click, that is, you have to click it for the animation to start when you are projecting, when you are presenting. If it is with previous, probably there is a previous animation or transition, so they will start together. After previous means after a particular animation work or transition. And you can set your duration, maybe 75 seconds, 50 seconds, this is 1 second. Okay, yeah, this is 1 minute. This is 1 minute 25 seconds. This is 75 seconds. And you can delay it also. Alright. Then if you come to the next one, I can say this time around what I want is zoom. So from play from now, if I click on the top one and I click play from, it will play from the top. Now you can see 0, 1. The meaning of this is these two text box that have been animated will not follow each other unless I click the second one, because you can see the second one is on click. So if I don't want it to be like that, probably I want the please give me some minutes. You don't become host now. No mind me, Jare. I had to quickly take a call. So that was when the network now went off. Sorry, please give me some seconds now. I will join back. Let me resume now.
Ah.
Don't mind me. Don't worry, I will revise everything so it will be recorded. Okay, so to let's start again from the issue of timing. I'm not sure I recorded the oh god. Did I record the animation? I'm not sure we recorded the animation aspect. Oh, how should I do this now? Okay, don't worry. I will do something about that later. Let's proceed with this. So what I will do now is to export. Come to File, Export, create a video, and I said make sure this option you have here, use recorded timings and narrations. Make sure that is what you have. Not don't use. Make sure it is use. Then you can now create video. So as soon as you press create video, it will take you to where you can save your work. So I've already saved it here before, and I already have the video. So if I go to my file, I will see the video there. So this is the video, and if I want to play it, I can play it. So now let me see how I can quickly try to revise the animation aspect that I did not. So this is the video. The video plays on its own automatically. So that's the video. So you can easily use this to do tutorials for people, to teach people something on YouTube, things like that, with wonderful animations. And this is the video. So the video we see, the video will play as long as the timing you set for the slide. And that's all. So let's go back to our work. Let me shut this down. So under my animation, I said to animate, just to revise, to animate, you firstly click the objects, then make sure you it's all right, sir. It's all right. No problem about that. You are going to receive the recordings. So thank you very much for that. It's all right, sir. Have a nice day. So that is PowerPoint animation and recording. So I need to stop this now so that we can proceed to the next lesson.